Yeah, I think that every coach will tell you sometimes these big trips are good for a football team, especially early in the season. I like having them. There's challenges there, especially with as far as our trip was. But yeah, it's a lot of time on the bus together, and you're eating every meal together, and there was some good bonding going on. So it was a great trip, and then to play as well as we did, made it even better. It's like we all were joking that, boy, we better win this one, or that bus ride is going to be miserable. So there's extra motivation there, but. Yeah, what a football game. Obviously, the offense continued to click. It's 15 different receivers catch a pass. You have 8 different guys, score a touchdown. That's crazy stat line for spreading out the football. But I thought defensively, in the modern era of football, like shutouts are hard no matter who you're playing. Pretty impressive stuff. They came to play. Our secondary was all over some good skill kids that they had. Clearly, our front seven was making it hard for them to run the football. So, pretty spectacular performance by the defense. And then, it's a special day because all 3 phases are clicking. You really dominate the kick game, too. Our punter, that freshman's, he's flipping the field and doing a great job there. Our coverage teams are as good as I've ever had here. That's to say a lot. We've had some great coverage here. So, then you get the blocked punt, and pretty amazing stuff to have all 3 phases clicking because that's a good football team. They're going to win games now. They caught us on the wrong day. We were hot in all 3 phases. So proud of the team. Great trip. But obviously now you got major work to do with conference play starting. Yeah, the bye week came at a good time. It's a hard non-conference schedule that we played. You come off the long trip. Everyone handles it differently with the bye week. We kind of have multiple goals. One of them is to get healthy and make sure that we are as good as we are and can be physically and mentally, and I think we accomplished that. But it's also to get a head start on your next opponent. These conference games they're all a grind. You get a little extra time to get a jump on an opponent. It's a great thing for us. So yeah, we accomplished everything. Everyone's rested. We've been pretty lucky. We're healthy, which is a good sign. You're starting to enter over a third of the season now. To be as healthy as we are is a blessing right now, and so we're excited. And you got 7 massive fights on your hand here, and no break after this. So you take advantage of the breaks when you can get it. Yeah, Oshkosh is, they've had a great program for a long time. You're in for a major test. They really test you schematically on all 3 phases. They do some things uniquely on all phases of the football. Very tough, super physical, super well coached. I think that you look at their non-conference season. All they've done is go and beat a great Linfield team that's always ranked in the top 25. They're going toe-to-toe with North Central, who again is the country's national champ for 2 years in a row, and leaps and bounds as the #1 team in the country right now. They're toe-to-toe with them, for a half there and going at it with them. And you watch that film, if you didn't know the final stat line, you're like, damn, these guys are playing with these guys. So then they beat a Division II team. So again, you got a major test on your hands, and it's another long trip. It's a 4-hour plus trip, and we're gonna get everything that we asked for. This is gonna be a physical fight. You got 2 heavyweights gonna go at it this weekend. It's gonna be awesome.